I know, I'm just really, really annoyed. It's running. Let's watch. Gotta watch the bitrate for like 5 minutes. Let's see if the bitrate drops off. If it doesn't drop off, we'll for some reason it's just... This one, right? It's working. This one, right? It's working. Right, okay. A little bit behind. This one, right? It's working. Right. Alright, let's start the game. Is turning the game on, drop the bitrate. Can't believe it's been 2 hours now and I haven't even been able to stream. So frustrating and annoying. Okay, of course. Of course. My pad's still plugged in, so the game's got no fucking sound on it. Close. So everything's just winding me up now. It's probably a bad decision to do some streaming now. I swear, like the last 2 hours of winding me up does not go well. Right, I'm gonna need to like chill out. My sound is on. You might have heard the sound originally, but because my pad was plugged in, it counted as extra background sound and doesn't like it. Right. It just seems to be if I try to dual stream now, that it just shits the bed. I don't know why. It's been running perfectly fine up until today. No idea why it's being like this now. Give you 2 seconds. I have to like create a link now. Let me see if the video's running. The thing is, like, all the internet, it's probably my PC. I can't even hear... I've got my stream running on the thing. The game sound is so fucking loud, man. I swear down. Why is it gotta be so fucking loud? I can't hear nothing over it. Can't hear nothing over it. I can't hear... If I turn my stream on... Stream sound. I can't hear... You guys can hear me talking, so why can't I hear myself talking on the fucking computer? Wait. I'm dumb. I'm always dumb. I'm so dumb. Right, the reason why I can't hear the sound on my actual stream is because I got my pad plugged in and it won't play the sound to me anymore. I fall for this every time. Right. It's clearly working. I just listened to it on my phone. Okay. I need to de-stress. I don't know if this is the right game for de-stressing. It's been an annoying morning, I swear. I'm going to turn that off because I think you guys getting an echo from that being on. Because I can't hear it. You guys can. Forgive me, everyone. Let me take a minute, chill, and... There's just no dual streaming on Twitch today. That's all. I don't know why it's being like this. I need to get Meld back up. Right, it's running fine, right? It's running fine. Seems to be running fine. Okay, we will... Are we ready? I think we're ready. I don't like that I can't get a separate window for like Final Fantasy when it pops up. I can't even go like every other game. I could be like, here's a game window for this game. But because when I tab out, I have to tab out to use my mouse outside of the game screen, right? But when you tab out, it closes the game. Closes the game, so then there wouldn't be anything to show you in the window. So to set up a window for Final Fantasy, the window's closed, there isn't a window, so I can't tell it to only show that window. I have to show my desktop. It's not like my desktop has anything on it that's interesting, but it's just one of those things, right? I get rid of that. Here it is. Nothing interesting here, just a million games. A million games. I barely play anything offline, so if you don't see me playing any of these games, it means I generally just don't play them at the moment. I might find some time somewhere along the line to actually do that. Right, I think we're ready. We did about half an hour. It streamed for about half an hour before it dropped off yesterday. So I'm hoping. I can see that it's running fine here. We should be good. I'm gonna have to just not dual stream by the looks of it. The dual streaming software that I'm using just doesn't seem to like it today. Which is weird, right? Because if it was like YouTube, then YouTube would drop off either way, whether I'm dual streaming or not. And if it was like Twitch, then I added VODs that like save my VODs to Twitch. And I was like, okay, maybe it's that. I'll turn that off. I turn that off and it's still just like not working properly. It's just weird. Like. But I've been sitting here messing around. I wanted to start. I was going to start early at 7:30. And if any of you guys have actually... I'll probably lose a bunch of you guys not being interested in... 2 seconds, let me tab out. There was a little text window I'm supposed to have open. There. Just says, please drop a like and a subscribe. I don't think anyone's interested in doing that now. Usually when I have, I'll be honest, when I have issues like this, with trying to stream and everything, like, it can be harmful to the channel. Like, we've gone live like 6-7 times trying to get this to work today. Maybe 8, maybe even more, trying to get this to work properly today. And it's literally, people will get those notifications and people won't want to keep getting those notifications, you know what I mean? So they'll click on the notification and then they'll unsub to the channel. I don't blame them, but it's like kind of like not my fault. Right, there was a half an hour stream earlier. I don't know if that runs properly. I'll have to check it later. I actually think I deleted it already. But we used the XP that we gained yesterday. And we went up one of these subclasses. That's not one of the 3 main classes. We got all 3 of the main classes like filled up now. And there's like a subclass. So we moved into a subclass, and the subclasses are just like not very good. They're not very good, I'll be honest with you. They're kind of crap. So they don't really give you a lot of stat increases, like, across the board. They're just generally bad. It's nice to see that the stream's running smoothly without the dual stream on. I opened up a I messaged Meld. I'm in like a support ticket. Gotta wait for someone to like respond to that, but I'm not sure I'll notice if I'm streaming at the time. Don't know if we need a lot of buffs here. Let's swap between one attack and the debuff buff one. We should break it here. Might even end up just killing it outright. It does lose a lot of health per hit here. Yeah, let's just go into the secondary attack. There's a lot of stuff we need to do. We could probably do with like upgrading our gear as much as possible. We never even looked at what the ribbon does. Let's have a little look at what the ribbon does. Picked up the ribbon with the chocobo digging yesterday. Resilience. What is resilience? Increase all status ailment resistance by 20% on a ribbon. If we max it out, is that like 20% per level? Energy sash. Kill TP charge. Speed sash. Kill ATP gauge. I feel like we should just get like... not critical haste. Not the tiara. The Tentric crown gives us cast, protect, shell, veil, and vigilance. Oh wait, that's the crown is only the first time HP is low. When is that? When was that? The first time? It never said that before. Wait. It never said the first time HP is low before, did it? I'm pretty sure yesterday that went off multiple times. It's the first time HP is low per life, because once you then die and we revive you, it seemed to be okay, wasn't it? I'm not sure. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Okay, not as good as we thought though. Ribbon? Pretty sure Ribbon gives like a good defense for like everything then. We'll work it out. We'll work it out. As you can see, we spent our XP. Since the only thing for the secondary characters is going to be leveling up. We can finish leveling up the main skills, but then leveling up the secondaries is kind of pointless. The secondaries look like they're pointless to be leveling up, so let's hope we can do well. We are chasing the gelatine. The gelatine is the guy that we are chasing right now. Want some buffs to go out, please. Let's go. We should have the kill here either way. Maybe not necessarily there, but here should bring it in. Nice. That's how it's done. Nice work, guys. Right. Give me a moment. I'm gonna tab out, which is gonna close this window. I'll put the other one back on. It's running smoothly for now. Don't get me wrong. It's running smoothly, yes. I've watched it running on my phone fine. It wasn't running on my phone earlier fine, so I just need to make my self-promotion for Discord, and then we go here, do that. Sorry, it might seem a little awkward, but I wanted to wait. until it was working properly before I did it. So I'll just quickly drop it myself promo across. I've only got 5 servers I go into. There's one more to go. Right. Minimize that. And go back here. Drop this off. Open this back up. Thanks for being patient, guys. Thank you. Alright, okay. We're trying to hunt down the gelatine. It is in the tower that's up around the corner here. So, our usual thing of running. And... Hey, Raph! Yes, we're active. I didn't write the original, like, shout out for my channel. Someone else did. And they just put it like, hello, we're active on YouTube. It's like, fair, seems okay. Oh my god, if you guys have had like 1 million notifications off me today, it's because my dual streaming service won't dual stream today for some reason. Just seems to like kill the YouTube side off. And since I actually prefer the YouTube side, I wasn't accepting like the Twitch one being the only one that would run. So we turned off the dual streaming for today and we're back to just the YouTube. So anyway, Raph, how are you doing today? Thanks for joining us. Is it very early for you? Or is it very late for you? Yeah, we're right at the end of the game now. We're just finishing off like the bounties and trying to see what there is that we can do that lets us like become stronger, because I don't know. I don't know what there is we can do that gets us to be stronger now. I'll be honest. We've maxed out our we haven't maxed out our levels in the Crystarium. Right. But we've maxed out the our free basic ones. And then when you look at the other ones, like this is what it's like. It's like there's no like extra. It's all like 25 HP. Like at the top it's like 30 HP, 90 HP. It's because that's like 30,000 XP. There's no. Why can we go into healing mode? What was this one? Sentinel. You go into Sentinel and you get no Sentinel abilities. Like why is it like a stripped down version of Sentinel with no actual abilities to learn? So it's really just to buff your stats, but hardly gives you anything. I don't know what's the actual point of running up the other 3 ones. If we add them all up though, 31, 9, there's 60, 87 HP ups. If they're all like 20 HP each, 71, there's another 1,400 HP. Which, maybe, it barely takes anyone over 10,000 though. And definitely doesn't help Hope. Pretty much hopeless. We're not going to get any more HP on him. Hey, a bit of support. Gosh, seeing someone play Final Fantasy 13 that isn't me is crazy. Only one in all of my friend group that liked... Man, I love Final Fantasy 13. It's so good. I feel like there's a lot of comparisons to Final Fantasy 10 in the storyline. The way the game plays is very similar to Final Fantasy X as well. So if you're very nostalgic for Final Fantasy X, why wouldn't you also like Final Fantasy 13? A lot of people like 10. If those same people say they don't like 13, it seems a bit weird. But we're not getting into the story just yet. I was going to like sit and chat about my ideas of the story once we finished the game. So we're right at the final boss, and I don't want to... You know what? We could just do the final boss, then reload the game. And that way I can talk about the story as much as I want then, because I've finished the game and everyone knows what I'm talking about. So that is something that we might do maybe tomorrow or later today. You want to see someone play 11? You know that's a MMO. Do they even support 11 anymore? Is it even still running? From what I saw of 11 when it first came out, 14 is basically like 11 plus. All the mistakes they made with 11, they fixed. Actually, initially they didn't fix with Final Fantasy 14, but then they scrapped the original release of Final Fantasy 14, remade everything, and then redistributed it as a Realm Reborn, didn't they? Where it was like way better. Like they put up loads of improvements. You have all of the discs. 13 reminds you of 12 with the battle system? Yes. Yes. I have said this, actually. I've said this, very much so. So, the battle system in 12 is basically the same battle system they use in here, but instead of you having to set up your... on 12, you set up like what you want people to do, don't you? Like your macros. You set my hand is always off screen. You set up your macros, and they do this one if it's priority. So you'd be like use electric damage on things that are weak to electric, and then you do like use this wind on things weak to wind, and then it's like fire on things weak to fire. But the game always only ever played the top one. It was like, I don't know if it was a bug in the game or something, but they would only ever just spam the top one. It wouldn't be like, this does not work here, so I'll try this. This does not work here, so I'll try that. It never just went down the list and actually played the right ones. It just went, I spam this one all the time. So it's like, I used to just set them up to like, do whatever you want. And then I would have, actually above that, you could put, like, if someone's HP is low, you can use healing, and they would actually ignore that one and do something else. So the healing ones would always work, but the fighting ones would never really work properly. This game, if you scan an enemy, it basically does what 12 was supposed to do, but it does it as, like, an auto-battler. So it'll automatically pick the best choices for combat, which is really good. So, yeah, it does remind me... It does play exactly like 12's battle system does, except I could never get the extra things to work on 12. I have to tab out because I haven't got my chat window open on my streaming software, so I can't even read the chat properly. I'm sorry, guys, if I miss anything. 10 was your favourite? Oh, battle system of Parasite Eve? Nah. Parasite Eve is far superior. Nah, with Parasite Eve, you can move your character around. You don't have any control of where your character's standing on both 12 and 13. You have no control over where they stand at all, which is why you get deleted so often. Because they all decide to stand next to each other and stay stood next to each other. It's like, wait, the enemy's going to do an AoE attack? How about I just stand next to all the other people? That's my one gripe with this game. My one gripe with this game is that you just can't tell your people to move away from each other. Like that, just a little, like, battle strategy window. And it says, like, stay together or move apart. Like, just anything simple. I think everyone would play with the move apart. You see how they've actually moved far enough apart this time? They just happen to have moved apart here. That when it comes down and does the AoE attack, it only hits Vanille right now. Which is like exactly what you want it to do. But most of the time they're just standing next to each other and both getting deleted equally at the same time. Look at that. Only Vanille's getting hit. It's so good. The importance of where you're standing. Right, sorry. Wait till this fight's over and then I can change. The Gambit, that's what it's called. Gambit, yeah. It was so specific. I would find that it just wouldn't work. I would always just have one person set up as steel, because trying to set them up as anything else would just like... And then the thing is, like, you set someone up as steel, the game doesn't even go, okay, there is nothing left to steal, I'll stop stealing. It just goes, steal, stole nothing, steal, stole nothing, steal, stole nothing. And it's like, dude, he doesn't have anything. Just stop using steal. But if you don't set steal up in the top slot, it doesn't do it. It's like, come on, dude. I just want you to steal off everything. You need to steal off everything in Final Fantasy 12. So I got to tab out a sec, so I can change to my chat window. Here we go, we're good. I don't have to stare at my phone now, I can just look over. You could wander around on 12? Oh wait. Sorry, you don't go into a battle window on 12, do you? So you're still like moving around and you're attacking. But it is 12 is kind of more like an auto battler. You just put your pad down and you wait for battle to finish, don't you? I do like 12. I'm not talking shit about 12. 12 is amazing. It's such a good game. I love 12. I spent 13 hours fighting T-Rexors with just Van at the start of the game and got him to like level 50 just so that when you then go to meet Penelo for the first time and you get her as a team member, she comes to level 52. So I just train up 2 people for the price of 1. Anyway, welcome in. A bit. Do you want me to call you Abbott? Is there a different name that you would like me to call you by? Support? A bit of support? Do you want the whole thing? You want to see someone play 11 though? It's 1:42 AM for you. Just waiting for Nab to jump in. Yeah, so go wake his ass up. Bring him in. Maybe it was closer to the front mission, but they're all Square games. They are all Square games. Parasite Eve was... Nah, Parasite Eve's great. When you activate your attack with Parasite Eve, you get that circle around you and it tells you, like, that's your range for your attacks, right? The great thing about Parasite Eve is like they're taking parts from one gun to create another gun, completely different gun. But I learned that, to be honest with you, I learned to my detriment that the sniper rifle is the strongest weapon in the game. So the frame for the weapon is depends on how much damage you do, right? That's the frame of the gun. So the sniper rifle has the highest damage output, I think. Maybe the grenade launcher, but the grenade launcher's AoE, so it kind of like spreads the damage around a bit. The sniper rifle, you're just at work chilling. Yeah, no worries, man. Most people say support. I'll say support then. It's all good. So, but the damage output that you do is based on how many shots you're going to shoot. The very important lesson that we learned in Parasite Eve is that you can't take the machine gun's multi-shooting ability and put it on a sniper rifle and then duplicate that so that you get like 100 shots with your sniper rifle. I'm thinking this is some big brain bollocks type of shit. I've made my sniper rifle shoot 1,000 bullets and then it shoots for 1 damage because it splits up your damage to each bullet. And then, right, because you've initiated your attack, she has to stand there and shoot all 100 bullets before she can move again. And the enemies just go poke, 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 you're dead. And it's like, this gun is not very well made. I thought I was big braining this, but I have apparently chose the poor choices. Oh, it's there. I can see it. I was just going to check, see if this gelatine is up here, but it is 3 big boy gelatines. Question is, do I want to Deceptisol these guys? Or do I want to... If I use Fortizol... No. Aegasol. Actually, Fortizol. To start with the attack ones. We can do Bully for a little bit. Same with range attack and 12, but you can wander around. Yeah. You can set up ranged attacks for like... This is the problem we're gonna have, right? I got heroes charge and diversity the wrong way round, I believe. I'm using one healing, my Ravager state, and just getting some extra buffs with Saz now as well, while we're at it. Are you not healing, Vanille, or do you just stand there for so long that they just stagger you out of it immediately before you even do anything? It's kind of annoying, I'll be honest. I don't know what I want to do. I want to do... Oh, yeah. If I do anything outside of auto battle, I literally... My brain just derps out. I swear down. Did we do the Libra? I didn't see it even go off. I'm down at 1. I guess it is. I wish you guys would not stand next to each other. Oh, they've just put the fact that I'm not allowed to attack now. Oh, but I've got like, yeah, I've got magic. I've got physical magic as well, don't I? Let's go. It's fine. I don't think they can kill us now, realistically. Although...
Thank you.
Come on, Vanille, heal. It's your only real job, Vanille, is to heal people. We've killed one. Some saboteuring. This guy's half health. We've barely even touched him, so it's not a bad start. Relentless attack. Paingar! Failed. At least on lightning anyway. I like the 12's like mist system is very similar to like Final Fantasy VIII's like limit gauge. Or like Tifa's, well specifically Tifa's or Zell's limit gauge and Tifa's limit gauge. I think it's Zell's actually, isn't it? Where you like input the commands and you get to like... If you can input the commands fast enough, you actually gain time rather than losing it. I basically did an endless combo with Zell before. And I could do the same thing with the mist thing. It's just like being able to react to the game giving you a respin fast enough when you need one. Like you gotta like respin, and then just try to do it as quickly as possible. But you can tick the one that goes like increases like how much time you've got. It's like, or refills your gauges. So you're like spin, refill, spin, refill, spin, refill, spin, use one. Then I use like 1 here, 2 here, 1 here, try to build them back up. So I'll use this one and then I'll use that one until this one lets me build it back up. And then like I'll just keep using one person on one point, but I get like loads and loads of build up on it. And I can gain time and stuff like that. It's tricky. It takes a lot of getting used to, and you got to be really fast at reacting. I'm getting old now, so it probably won't work so well. Probably won't work so well now, but... You know, in the past, could be fairly successful. Right, this was the one that went down to 7, wasn't it? No. We actually did the thing. We had to go down that one to get to 7 to realign it so we can get the middle one to go all the way down for that one bounty. So, here's the annoying part of the game. This is the annoying part now. We've come up here and we've gone to this... We've gone to this bounty and we've done the bounty, and now we're literally we're basically in between the two teleport spots. So we're gonna have to run the same distance either direction to get to a teleport spot. At this point, I don't mind running around on foot, but at this point in the game where I'm only doing the bounties and there's no real, like, necessary reason to do any extra battles to get levels up at this point in the game now, like, it's just a little bit like, just let me, you know, move on. Just let me move on. Let me get back and forth to these places a little quicker. My policy was fight everything. Come on then, let's just continue fighting everything. I think that's the right choice. Need to level up this ribbon and see how much actual negative status effects it negates. Lol, getting older. We all are, brother. I know, tell me about it. I think I have my days though, I swear. I used to reluctantly play Call of Duty with my friend that would insist that that's the only game that he wants to play ever. I used to like playing games with him. So like I would play Call of Duty. I'm not really a first person shooter type of person. My name's SGTBADSHOT for a reason, right? If you want to play and be successful with me, you're gonna have a hard time. But certain days I'm like a god on that game. Most days, I am trash, but sometimes I'd be like, just, oh god, crazy, and then my friend's half decent, and with someone doing, I always find that if you have someone that can play really well, I play a lot better with someone who can play really well, because I'm good at supporting, like, how other people play in games. So if they play hyper-aggressive, I can play hyper-aggressive as well. But I also, like, look at angles and, like, you know, we're not just both running through the same door. Like, one of us is checking a different angle and stuff like that. You feel so old. No! You off to bed, man? Yeah, no worries, mate. Thanks for stopping in, Raf. Honestly, thank you for stopping in. I know it's very late for you guys. And that's kind of... Yeah, because I'm in the UK and you guys in the US, like, so yeah. And I'm 2 hours late. I couldn't get my streaming software to work properly this morning, so I'm 2 hours late. So yeah, it would have been nice to hang around a bit more, man, but... We'll see you next time, dude. Take care. Have a nice fest. You feel very similar? Yeah. So I'm a good supporting, like, player when it comes to these games. And my friend, like, I always find that if you play with someone who can play well, it makes the game a lot easier. And then I kind of shine when my teammate is also very competent at the game. You know what I mean? So he plays it all the time, so he's pretty good. He's not the best. We have a friend who's even better. Who's even better than he is, right? So, and that guy only buys Call of Duty, so, but I don't really play with him because I don't really like Call of Duty all that much. I'll be honest with you. It was fun to play with friends, but it's kind of like, I like to just play my own games. I'm very antisocial. But yeah, sometimes we would, if we're playing together, it's a very, very long-winded and convoluted conversation. I'm sorry, I like to explain everything. But when I'm on one of my days where I'm playing well, me and my friend would be first and second position, like in every single game. We'd have more kills than everybody. We could sometimes have more kills than our entire team added together. That's how we can be sometimes. I'm not saying that we're like high level competitive or anything like that, but I'm just saying like when it's the right day, it's the right day. I'm sure loads of people have days like that. I've got like a... I've got a story from back when we used to play... Was it original Modern Warfare 2? I can't remember. Like, we've been playing Call of Duty, obviously, for years. For years. I've just kind of, like, had enough of it in the last couple of years. I just can't be bothered buying into it anymore. This is not really my type of game anyway. I wouldn't want to sit and play it on my own. But it's like... We had an online game before multiplayer. I, like, ran forward. I threw a grenade because I knew where the enemy spawn point was. I got, like, a few kills there. Called in my, is there like an attack helicopter on 3? Called in my attack helicopter, because I got like 3 kills. Attack helicopter killed 2 people then immediately. Got my Harrier jet. Called my Harrier jet in. Got another 3 kills. I usually run with, like, in that old one, I used to run with, emergency drop. So I call in the emergency drop. It gives me an attack helicopter, a Harrier, an AC-130. I pick up all of those. I call them all in at the same time. I ended up getting, like... It feels like a flex, and it's kind of weird. I don't understand how I managed to, like, troll so many kills, but I ended up getting, like, 70 of the 75 kills in that one game. With, like, 0 deaths. And it's like, oh my god. That's crazy. Because I just kept... Because it's AC-130, right? And they've not had a way of getting a foothold. They've just been pinned down the whole game. I was just spamming the spawn spot with, like, missiles from the AC-130. And just killing the entire team, like, just wiping them over and over and over again. It's extremely lucky, I guess. And probably, like, the most rage-inducing game that those other people had ever played. And but it's back on like PS2 or PS3 era, so there's no like recording or anything of it, but it's just crazy. Just crazy. Just really lucky on my point. Just really lucky. Having like the auto shooting stuff and just filling the sky with things that are just like automatically gunning people down as soon as they spawn in, it's just kind of a bit harsh. But I am not good at first-person shooting games. And that is not a type of situation I can duplicate. There was an achievement for getting three headshots with a single bullet online in a multiplayer game. And I did manage to pull that off twice. And that was pretty cool. Again, just luck, right? It's clearly just luck. But... That's one of my other achievements. I do like to use the sniper rifles in those games. I'm not a spinning round no scoper. I could never play like that, honestly. I know how they do it. It's because the auto aim for the controller slows you down slightly when you pass past an enemy, and if you can react fast enough to press both the aim and the shoot button at the same time, it just hits any enemy that's actually on the screen, because the auto aim is obviously tagging them at the time. It slows your spin down, and then it just automatically always hits them. It's kind of crazy. So I know how it works and why it works. I don't know, this sounds like you have some sort of skill. I don't know. I just get lucky. And on some days I'm just like super fast at reacting, and I'm like super good at killing people. I don't usually even use like fast killing guns. I tend to prefer the guns that shoot slightly slower so that they're more accurate, because I'm so bad at shooting. So I need accuracy over anything else. Where we going? Central Expanse. Question is, can we farm If we travel back to the city like teleport spot, we haven't been there yet. If we teleport to the city teleport spot, can we farm money? That's the main question. I think we will just take a run. We'll go take a run at the Titan Challenge right now. I remember finishing every slot on the Titan Challenge before. Or maybe they'd be in one. Because it's like random... Is it random pathing or do I get to choose? If I get to choose, then I definitely finished the whole thing last time. I know the Malbro's on there. Is the Malbro on there or is the Malbro... Like, I think I've seen most if not all of the actual bounty spots now. So I haven't seen a Malbro in a bounty yet. So I'm assuming that it's got to be on the Titan Challenge tree. Maybe it's one of the special fights you get to do when you get to the end of it. I think the Malbro would be hard. Well, we got left 2. Right, we tried this one. This one just deletes us immediately as soon as the battle starts. So I'm not sure what we do there. There's some sort of magic, a lot of magic mitigation. I'll have to try work something out. A Juggernaut? That's even at Class A, that surely can't be that hard, right? Where is it? Uber Village proper. I like this village proper. It's like the proper village, man. If you did it again, must have forgotten what I said. Fair enough. Fair enough. Now that's cool. No, that's cool. Man, I do actually like that one. Alright, just staying on topic now. That's actually so cool, dude. No. No, I apologise for earlier, Arcane. Like, my streaming software playing up is just winding me up. And also, you sent me that picture, which really wound me up. I don't know if that was your plan. That was definitely your plan, right? That was definitely your plan to wind me up. So, successful. But I feel like I may have upset you with my reaction to it. I just want silly stuff, yeah. Silly stuff or cool stuff, yeah, dude. Yeah, I don't... Your reaction one to the Shuckle thing, that's way too far. It's way too far. I don't even want to talk about it. It's fair though. It's fair. Do we... Wait, where we go in? Where we go in? This is the way to Titan. I thought for some reason I wasn't going the right way then. Jugger should be doable at this point? Yeah, it should be, right? Is he really hard? It's just a Juggernaut. Unless he does 10,000 damage a hit, I don't see him being that hard. Would he just be as... It's just going to be a normal Juggernaut, isn't it? I've killed Juggernauts in the wild. What mooning nuns while stepping on Shuckle. I thought you would make you laugh. That's not the picture. Mooning, yeah, right. The mooning would be fine, but it's all the extra detail in the mooning, dude. Like what? What the fuck is that? I don't want to see that. It didn't do a Shuckle. It just did a turtle, but. Sorry, my friend Arcane does like a load of like stupid little AI pictures, like some on request and some just for laughs. And then like I asked him, I do some Pokemon content, so he does stuff with like Pokemon things, and some of them are like kind of cool, and some of them are like thumbnail worthy, but a lot of them are just silly. And it did. I asked him to add a specific Pokemon, my favorite Pokemon, into the picture, and then I don't know what the plan was for the picture, but like the details in the picture were past a boundary for me for what I want to see. So, just a bit of context. I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to describe what the picture had in it. I don't want to do it. I don't want to talk about it. I do not want to talk about it at all. But I'll explain because you're here wondering what we're talking about. Not my boy. You like Shuckle as well? Shuckle's my favorite Pokemon. The AI did not make Shuckle. It made a turtle. So it clearly didn't know what he was talking about. So no bad things were done to a Shuckle. This one behind me is glowing, though. It kind of makes me think that I need... It says, like, you can just reactivate that and you can go. I'm a bug-type fan. Spinarak is my number 1, but Shuckle is in your top 6-ish. Shuckle... I like to say that I national dexed the... like Ruby Sapphire. Ruby Sapphire was my game, right? I played all of them. I never really played Silver and Gold until they re-released them as Soul Silver and Heart Gold, right? But so second gen I never really played all that much. I knew there was a Red Gyarados and stuff like that, but I never really played them. But we got the second gen Pokemon for Ruby Sapphire from all the GameCube games, and transferring them over. And when I got Shuckle, I was like so excited to use Shuckle. And like we didn't obviously, like there's no breeding, there's no like knowing what his like IVs are, his EVs are and his IVs. But like set him up anyway. He's actually illegal nowadays, my build for him, which was like Rest, Toxic, Double Team, and what was my last one? Did I have Rollout? I think I did Rollout because Rollout like takes a couple of turns for 1 PP. You get like 3 or 4 turns of attacking out of it and it gets stronger every turn. So that way it just wastes turns that I don't have to do anything. But yeah, I think that's what I would use. And I beat like 100 levels at the Battle Tower with Shuckle, Metagross and Snorlax. That was my team. So yeah, I love Shuckle a lot. I also used to run a Pokemon club when I moved up to this area where I live now, because I didn't know anyone, so I set up a club for Pokemon players, and I used to troll everyone at the club. I used to troll everyone at the club. Oh, I do get to pick my own path. What if we go down, 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 down? And do E6, yeah? B2, C3, D4, E6. That's what we're going to do. Just because I clicked this one, I can't be bothered looking for the other one. Yeah, I got every Pokemon on the game except for Deoxys, because it was a special event Pokemon. And I messaged Nintendo to ask if they could add Deoxys to my game to complete my Master Dex. And they said yes. So I sent my cartridge into Nintendo, but when they sent it back to me like a month later, it was blank, and I had to start again. So I lost my team. I lost like all my ribbons and everything. It's just like I never finished the game again. But I might actually, you know what? I never played the remake of Ruby Sapphire because I like the original so much. But we could maybe roll into getting the remake and playing through the remake. I don't know if people like the remake for Ruby Sapphire. It can't do Shuckle as its copyright. Will this do? If it says you can't use a copyright thing, tell it you drew it yourself. Tell it you drew the picture yourself, it's not copyright. And then it'll just listen to what you say and ignore its own rules. It wasn't bad. I think they added in... You like this one? Alright, I'm gonna reluctantly trust you with this. That's more like a torkoal. But I'm a space marine riding a torkoal with a power sword in my hand. I mean, I'm not mad. I mean, that torkoal looks cool. Normal torkoal, not so much. But that torkoal looks badass. Because he's got a space marine on his back.
Change of plan.
I much prefer this type of stuff. Like all the the color, all the weird colors and the like other stuff that you was doing with the other one. Like, I don't know, it's a bit, it's not really, it's like, I don't know. Did you ask it to make artwork for children? That's why I'm just curious how you get there. Or how it gets there. Yo, you know what? You know the other one where you're confused as to why I'm mad about it? I zoomed in. I zoomed in on it. The detail is not... you zoom in on it, dude. The detail is not good. I'm like, I just see it. Yeah, because I was like, what the fuck is that? And I like zoomed in. I'm like, oh my god. That is not acceptable. I don't know, I can laugh about it now. Yeah, because it's like, it's weird. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I wanted to just confirm with myself that I am seeing what I'm seeing. So I zoomed in, and that's bad. That's bad. I do not recommend zooming in. Just Pokemon which it assumes is for children. Oh yeah, fair. But I thought like it secretly keeps everything that you've asked for previously. Why is there a save spot here? Oh, so I can upgrade my shit. Okay. I guess. Upgrade. Accessories. Oh, where did it move the ribbon to now? Where is ribbon? You know, Shuckle is that little rock Pokemon that we had. You put like Dave's head on it and my head on its little arms. So it had like 5 heads. If you remember. That's Shuckle. I'm pretty sure you just don't know what Shuckle is anyway. You know enough to tell me that it doesn't know what a Shuckle is, so... Do we do... The ultra compact reactor would be nice, right? Because it gives us so much XP. Oh, it's maxed. It only gives 25. Ribbon, dude. Maybe that was a bit excessive. I thought like 2,500 XP to level up would mean that it requires like a large quantity. Maybe I did just waste. They're only worth 10k though, so we can always farm more of those. It's not really a turtle. It's not really a turtle. It's a rock with worms in it. It's not really a turtle. Oh, there's items we could find as well. A ribbon. I start to think the ribbon's not actually that good. 25% chance to resist all... Ribbons are way better in other versions of this game though, right? Like, unless these guys just like summon immediately and super fast. Yeah, they do. Gonna summon something big, isn't it? Right, so the first one didn't summon anything really that problematic. We cast block magic on the other one. Oh, that's a troll. That's a troll right there. We cast block magic on it, so we couldn't summon. So I might buy in, what's it called? What are they called actually? I might buy in the remakes. Final Fantasy, Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire remake, and see what that looks like. Right. And these are actually bounties as well, so they'll be up. Omega, that's it. Omega and Alpha. Yeah. I was thinking, like, I don't know why just, like, Origin, because they're, like, Origin Pokemon, aren't they? They go into Origin form instead. So it's like, Origin? Ruby? It's like, no, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, more gelatines. It's like a whole group of different ones. Big ones, or just two? Three? Yeah, three completely different ones. Right. All of them are weak to fire though, right? Should be fine, really, I think. I don't think we can sneak up on these big ones. There's a tomato. There's a rust pudding. Might have caught them off guard. Oh, we did. Perfect. I say we just try to wipe one of them off the planet, like as quickly as. And this is the same terrain you fight the Flan in 13-2. We don't talk about 13-2 here. No. I did like the game. I thought the game was fun. I did enjoy it. But I don't like Sarah. Just don't like Sarah. To be honest with you. I think like what they decided to do with the story really just kind of like, they kind of shit on Snow a little bit. And I kind of like Snow and like how he's like loyal and dedicated and all this stuff through the game. Like his whole thing is like, we're gonna save Sarah and all this and all that, and then like she doesn't care about him oh, that's how I feel about it. Like I don't mind talking about 13-2 because like, you know what I mean? We're probably not gonna play it, but he like ends up getting deleted from the timeline and she just doesn't care because she's already got a new boyfriend. It's like, fucking hell, fair enough.
Thanks.
Also, like, as soon as they introduced that other male character and he keeps hitting on her all the time, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? They did Snow dirty, didn't they? I'm not a Sarah Noel fan, no. Like, she's got a fiance. She never mentions him whatsoever. So you can't really blame the other guy. Because he doesn't know, right? That's fair. He doesn't know. She never says that she's engaged to someone. And then when Snow gets deleted from the timeline, she doesn't give a fuck. She doesn't care at all. It's like, Snow does not deserve that. Snow does not deserve that. He like gives up everything to save her, and she doesn't even give a fuck. I hate it. I hate that part of the story. When you get to the end of it and every single ending is like the whole world gets fucked over, everyone's fucked, nothing gets better. I'm like, good. I'm like, good. Sarah doesn't deserve a world that's better. Yeah, so you're saying that the hitting on doesn't make any sense from Noel's side either. You see, that's what I mean. Like the whole thing, I didn't quite get it. It didn't vibe with me whatsoever. So I don't know. It would have been nice to have like Snow and her finally get reunited. You play Final Fantasy X-2 all the way to the end, and you do a second playthrough because getting Tidus back isn't available on your first playthrough, right? You have to 100% the game. So, what's this one? Why is it not active? Oh. No, I can only go to 2 different zones here. There's a secret. There's more enemies. Do I have to kill all the enemies for that to activate? What the fuck are these guys? I think they're cute. I like their little dance. And the little gobbos, but it's a bugbear, not a bugbear, a bugbear. But yeah, 13.3 though, very solid game, very solid game. I liked the layout of the mission structures. I liked that when you go on a mission, they're like really long as well. So it's like, I did enjoy 13.3. I never finished it, I will admit. Didn't go super deep into it. I played it for a couple of hours with my brother over Christmas one year. And that's pretty much it. Because I've never actually owned a copy of it. It was him that had it. But yeah. I think the whole game franchise across the board, all the games are good. I just don't like the way that they decided to do the storytelling in the second one. It doesn't feel like Final Fantasy 13, to be honest with you. It just doesn't feel like it. It's not because we're playing as a different character that we don't play within 13. I think it could have been perfectly fine. And all the cameos would have been good if they didn't just shit on all the characters. It's just, I don't know. It is the way it is. Can I not do this one? Is that one not a first time run type of one? I mean, it's given me this one. This one's activatable, but I kind of wanted to follow a set path all the way down. No, this is E3. D4 doesn't go anywhere else. I guess that's a secret bounty then. How come the game told me that all of these enemies are like super hard and I should make sure that I'm ready for them? Made me think that maxing out my Crysterium wasn't enough. These last fights are probably definitely gotta be strong ones, right? The whole thing was a setup for Lightning's return to have it make sense that everyone was mega depressed, I think. It's possible. Like, do they, like, at the end of Final Fantasy 13, do they redeem it at the end of that one? 13, Lightning's return? Do they redeem everything, or does it just continue to be like, I don't know, because like I said, there wasn't really any references of the previous game when I did that one. Oh, this guy might be tough. Probably not. It's just a Humbaba. Just means I can't kill him before he transforms. But if I can get his stagger gauge up pretty high before he transforms, we can just break him and then he'll never get to do anything. Look, we're doing loads of damage now. His health is falling off. There's technically another debuff we can put on him, but I don't think the poison is necessary. Right, let's go. I don't think we got enough buffs yet. Oh, he's got to stand up. He stands up at a half health rather than at 3/4, which is why it's hard to beat him that early. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't resolve a lot of stuff then, I guess.
New strategy.
Sometimes leaving the world in a state where it's just like, you know, trashed. Like Final Fantasy VIII, right? Ultima wins Final Fantasy VIII. She merges the past, present, and the future. She destroys time itself. Everybody gets stuck in that single frame of time, don't they? Like, that's it. The world's pretty bleak. Everything's fucked. Like, the fact that there wasn't, like, a follow-on for Final Fantasy VIII. Like, maybe them trying to... Because Renoa's supposed to be the future witch, isn't she? So it's like, maybe then she gains, after you kill future Ultima, she like gains her power, and then she can slowly start fixing the timeline. Like a secondary game where you're like fixing time itself could be pretty solid in Final Fantasy VIII. But where they leave it, you're just done. That's it. That's it. You're screwed. Ain't no turning back. Everything's gone. A new trial now awaits me. Completed trials. Okay. Road to Perdition. Completed one of Titan's trial challenges. However, other routes remain to be taken, and other enemies remain to be challenged along the way. If you wish to attempt a new route, touch the Seaf Stone again. You never played 8? Probably won't, but I won't remember this if I ever do. You've heard lots of praise. I mean, Final Fantasy VIII's like 25, 30 years old now, so like, let's not worry about spoilers by now, right? Fair. I agree. Like, maybe, but I feel like the game's old enough to talk about it. Did it show? It showed that one of the ones inside the trial have stood up, didn't it? How do I get that special one to raise up at the end of the other path? It was purple though, so I guess we need to... It wasn't so bad actually. Hababo isn't really that troublesome. We're doing 100,000 damage to it a hit by the end of the fight. Eight is my favourite game in the franchise. There's a lot of good aspects to it. Some people don't like the magic junctioning system, because you junction magic to increase your stats. And then, like, casting magic is kind of, like, detrimental to your character's, like, stat lines. So, it's all about... But you have to draw it. You have to, like, draw it from enemies. And then store it. So it can be kind of a bit... Personally, in these types of games, I don't usually go out of my way to cast magic, so... It didn't bother me so much keeping hold of it. But it's got a really good card game in there where you can collect cards, and it changes the rule sets as you go to different regions, so you're going to learn how to play like the card game but slightly different. I can never work out how the other rule sets worked, I'll be honest with you. I could never work out. Once it added different rule sets into the game, I was like, I can't work out how the computer keeps flipping all my cards over.
New strategy.
So, yeah, that's a thing. But yeah, all in all, the game's really good. I really like it. The story's good. Bombshells? That's not even the right type of creature to give bombshells. What do you mean? Let's go north, 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 north. And see what that does. B1 now. An almond. It's just a doggo. It's just a doggo. What's up there? Snow. I can hear there's an item up on top of that ridge there. Star Blossom Seed. Some of these organic things are better at giving you XP pluses to your equipment, I guess, but it's not really
Out of my way.
oh, launched it. Let's get out of here. I love these. I love the spells, like the biggest spells they do, like massive AoE explosions. I love that stuff.
You asked for it. That's how it's done.
Nice. It says I'm in. No. Not yet. I'm in a ticket with my streaming software about like why it's not working today. Oh wait, yeah, that's right. Okay, we've come backwards, haven't we? Right, it's up the hill. Fight the doggo. Doggo is a slightly larger friend. Our Mark is the small doggo, and his friend is our big doggo. Turned off all my physical attacks, but I can cast physical magic, so it's kind of crazy. You're only really knackered if they turn off your physical attacks and your magic attacks at the same time. Oh shit. Heal up, quick. I need to spend some time just like upgrading and leveling up weapons so that they're just better, right?
Here we go. Keep a cool head. Here we go.
It's casting the storm thing, and then if its friend is in the storm condition, it gets 38,000 HP back.
New strategy.
Stop fucking healing yourself, you annoying piece of shit. Dead. That's what you get. Bully. Can't believe as like as a saboteur, she doesn't really have anything more than 4 skills that she can use, right? Seems weird. But does the game just determine that de-shell and de-protect, impale and poison are literally the only things that are actually worth using? So I don't quite understand why. They're the only debuffs that they ever put out. And she's got fog. She's got pain. Are most enemies just immune to fog and pain? I'd have thought if you go into combat and you're like, pain, fog, your opponent can't use physical attacks or magic attacks anymore. I feel like that's gotta be pretty easy to win a combat if your opponent can't even move. Your opponent's just gotta stand there looking at you while you beat him up, right? It's weird. I don't know. It feels weird that they never cast any of them. It said they cast defog on the little guy that was trying to summon in that previous level, right? Which is kind of weird. Because you just never see it. You just never see it. Oh wait, is this a bonus one? That could be a bonus one. I gotta go north, 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 north. Maybe that other one's to go to C2? Most of my enemies are immune to fog or pain if they are not taken. De-protect, de-shell, and impale make enemies die faster. Just higher priorities. Yeah, I get it. That's fair. It makes sense. These guys. Now, if these guys decide that they're going to summon and I can't block any of it, we could end up having a hard time. A Behemoth King? I'm not sure if Behemoth King will kill us anymore.
Time for another approach.
Juggling us is not helpful most of the time. It's blocking all the damage. It's summoned Juggernauts. She's cast fog on the others so that they can't summon. Like, this Juggernaut's really not going to be able to kill us, right? I don't think it can. The fact that we all keep standing next to each other doesn't help, but if lightning can turn it now, this will be the same Juggernaut that makes you fight elsewhere. I think Juggernaut's not going to be that big a problem. It doesn't hit hard enough. Wrecking Ball? Wrecking Ball doesn't kill anyone either. See, I think we're good. I haven't even I normally would just sit here casting
Change of plan.
buffs and having a healer for ages.
Thank you.
So, We'll just wait until all our buffs go on. Then we'll do one round of Bully and try to see if we get any debuffs on it. And you can actually just keep it locked down
Thanks.
by constantly reapplying the debuffs on it, because it'll go into steam cleaning mode. And you get like 20 seconds of just attacking it for free. And then all you gotta do is reapply your debuffs again and it'll go back into steam cleaning mode. So like, I'll show you. Wrecking Ball. Only 1,000 damage on Wrecking Ball. I put a debuff on him. Got 2 now. Got 3. There you go. It goes into steam cleaning. Now we can just do some big damage outputs. Try to break in. But it's in steam cleaning, so it stops the cycle, but we'll just drop the debuffs on it immediately after it gets rid of them. Like this. Really just controls the battle. Super easy. Let's go. Dead. See? I think we can deal with the Juggernaut, the A-class Juggernaut. I don't think they're even stronger than the normal versions of themselves, to be honest with you. We might prove ourselves wrong when we fight it. But like I said, you just throw some debuffs on it and it'll go into steam clean mode. It gives you loads of time to like stack up your buffs, get your healing in. Yes, I am taking advantage of an OCD clean freak. Yeah, that's 100% what I'm doing. I'm like smearing germs on it, and then it's just going, oh, germs! Like pulls out his hand sanitizer. See if we can get some debuffs on it for like a turn.
Thanks.
The haste doesn't hurt either. We got a D-protect, so I think that's good enough. Launch. Sorted. Sorted, sorted, sorted. Nice work. Getting a decent chunk of XP through this fight, through this area as well. It's not like running back and forth the same areas for like an hour. So I'm kinda... It's kinda chill. I'm good. It's all new stuff. Just find myself sitting there just not saying anything. We're just running back and forth for like ages. I'm like, what is there to talk about? I'm just going back and forth where I was. We've already been around these areas. I got nothing to talk about anymore. D1. Let's go. Right, it's like the same layout as one of the other areas. An Ochu, okay. I should be able to sneak up behind it. Do I want to start with some buffs on? It's got little babies in the back here. Are they separate or are they the same battle? I feel like I might want to Deceptisol. I feel like that one in the corner's got to be like watching his friend. They definitely got the big O2. Look, see, we didn't even... I know it brings back the little ones.
Thank you.
So it probably is better to just choose
Keep a cool head.
to attack the mother.
You asked for it.
Rather than focusing on the little ones. But I like to make it waste its time resummoning them. It gives us a little bit of an opportunity. So usually if we get it down below half health, we'll just ignore the little ones when they come back out. Also 2 is nowhere near as much as 5, so
You asked for it.
do a bit of a... We gotta get to 880% stagger
Cool head.
before this thing actually... Imperial. Did we ever? We did. Haven't got a drop from an O2 yet, though. Oh, we probably messed up because now it summons like 5 babies. Oh, we're deleting the O2. That's why we should just fight the mother. How much health is falling off it? O2's dead. Seriously crazy. Do a little bit of healing maintenance so that these little ones don't get a chance, really. Bonk. Right, all out attack. We should be able to delete one around. Or every 2 rounds, maybe. Oh yeah, look at that. When we apply the fire to our weapons, these things don't stand a chance. Well, it kind of makes sense, they are plants, but... Like the amount of difference? Yeah, done. O2 mind. O2 beat the crap out of us previously. Chocobo plume, chocobo feather? Because they eat chocobos! It's not very nice. Poor chocobos. There's another one of those purple ones laying down. It did say there were secret challenge modes. It's weird that over here there's a ping sound. No, it must have been part of the soundtrack. Because for some reason I can't hear it now. The thing's dead before the stagger. It's like, how could you possibly build up 888 stagger anyway? Like, I hit too hard for that. I don't see how anything would progress past that point. Tonberry. No. Oh wait, that's the beginning. But did I get turned around and go the wrong way? It's over here. Oh, there's Tomberries down here, look. Oh wait, Tomberry was the challenge? The O2 wasn't even the challenge. Alright, Tomberry has a percentage chance of one-shotting you. Does he have a percentage chance of one-shotting you with the knife? Or is it just when it, like, waves its torch? I get the feeling that the more consecutive stabs you get from the knife, the more... like, the more damage it outputs. So I get rid of one of these quickly if I can. I'll do one more round here. Oh, when they stab you with a knife, they delete your buffs. I see. I was wondering why, like, Saz was having a real hard time putting buffs out. Like, why there wasn't any buffs going. It's because they keep deleting the buffs. Do we have to keep feeding them buffs? We've killed one. Yeah, they're starting to hit really hard now, right?
Thanks.
It's got the Pugudin grudge on. No, that's the knife attack. That's not the knife attack. The grudge attack should be the little hourglass. It's normally a torch. It looks like an hourglass here. It's usually like a little ghost torch. Oh, it is a torch. It's got a little candle in there, yeah.
Keep a cool head. New strategy.
Imminent grudge.
Thank you.
Oh, there we go. What's that? That's a big hit. They keep fucking healing now randomly.
Keep a cool head. Thanks.
I need to be full health now.
New strategy.
Try to just quickly kill another one now before
Keep a cool head. You asked for it.
diversity.
Here we go.
And a bit of buffing in. Two quick hastes should have us throw out some magic a bit quickly.
New strategy. You asked for it. Keep a cool head.
Let's get this second one dead.
New strategy.
It's dead. Should probably go to heal, double heal mode before I get deleted.
You asked for it. Cool head.
What happened there? We hit him so hard that the game like spazzed out.
New strategy.
There's only one now, so we should be able to like build our buffs up.
Thanks. Thank you.
Definitely encountered a Tombury before, right? Because we should know. Takes half damage from almost all. It's weak against Earth magic, but Earth magic is like a TP cost thing, and not like something that we just pull off.
You asked for it.
Can't believe that he does this. What are you supposed to do, game, if it's turned off my ability to do everything?
No.
It's just annoying. Right, let me double check. I feel like someone might be knocking on my door. Because I got some parcels coming today. 2 seconds, guys. Right. I have to have my headset on half mode. I can't believe we went down to 1 and then we die because he turns off my ability to cast magic. Like, who buys Phoenix Downs? Like, really, who buys them? We would complain a lot in the early game of this one because the first couple of sections that you run through, all the enemies drop Phoenix Downs. Although, generally, in real terms, we only actually got 6 through the whole, like, early stages. But then once you get past a certain point, like, nothing drops them anymore. And you've got to buy them. And they're like 1,000 gil each. And nothing in the game drops money. And it's like, well, you can't even buy Phoenix Downs. It's a bit harsh. And we got into the habit of just not buying Phoenix Downs at all. So, I guess it's kind of on me for not buying some, but... What'd you do? I guess this is our lesson. I had all those buffs on and he did like 3,000 damage with his knife. That's crazy. That's crazy, that is. There is a fast way to kill these guys. We use Deceptisol. And we can like wipe the first one. We can wipe the first one like pretty quickly and get through this fight a little bit faster, so Just sell all your weapons, mats for money. We can go... There is a way that we can farm humans for credits, but we just need to go through the other teleporter, don't we? To unlock, like, the rest of the city area. There's not a lot of human enemies at the end of the game either. Like, this game, most Final Fantasy games, you get, like, a massive abundance of gil and nothing to spend it on. And this game, like, gil would be really, really helpful, but you just don't get any from anything. If the game didn't close when I tab out of it, I'd have, like, the bestiary up on one screen. And I'd have the, game open on the other one, so then we can like look at the different creatures and look at what they drop and what we want to get off them. But no such luck there. We also didn't kill this guy with the like 1000% increased damage. Guess it's because we didn't have any buffs on. It's all good. You can't really keep buffs on. I just got stabbed twice. So I'll say, wait, is he back to full? If he's back to full health, I am out.
Change of plan.
We had one nearly dead. Now it's back to full health.
Time for another approach.
It is. You could just do that when it's nearly dead and just get all its fucking health back. How is that even fair?
Thank you.
It's karma. The more damage you do, the more health it'll get back. Karma. So you're saying like if I don't attack it and let it deal damage to me, when it does this it'll just kill itself? It just gained 740,000 HP. What do you mean? It's turned off my ability to use magic, hasn't it? No.
Thanks.
These were easier to kill earlier. Why is it when you sneak up on things, the fight is harder? It's so stupid. Such a stupid system. You have a way of making these fights easier, but as soon as you do them, the game's like, you know what? This thing's just never gonna die. Screw you. She keeps casting deep attack on it, and it's literally got a shield that blocks deep attack. Unless that's just the animation for deep attack. This fight's gone on for too long to get literally nowhere in killing any of these things.
Keep the enemy off balance.
She's targeting a different fucking creature now. Target the same fucking guy, or does he have all his debuffs on?
Time for another approach.
Pretty sure we had D-Shell on these last time. Healing. Oh no, she's dead. I hate this. I hate this crap. I'm so bad at navigating the other menus and manualing.
You'll make it.
Fuck's sake. No, Saz is dead now. No, not Vanille. Saz is dead now. Rise. No. Fuck off, game! Fucking just do the right fucking things! Oh, God's sake. Just take forever casting, because you're so fucking shit at casting magic. Lightning is really slow at casting healing magic. There we go again. Use Deceptisol. Get a advantage at the start of the fight. Fight's 10 times fucking harder, and you can't even get anywhere in it. Like, makes perfect sense. Why was it harder? The game's like, oh, you can use things to get an advantage? Well, fuck you. It's crazy. This is the last but one fight as well. 3 Tombrees. I wasn't even worried about this group going into it. I didn't think it was problematic, but apparently I underestimated 3 Tombrees. Tombrees usually have like a insta-kill attack though, so the fact that they don't have an insta-kill attack... You're like coming out of your battle circle, you idiot! Like, how are you allowed to attack me out here? This is outside of the battle circle, mate.
Thank you.
Look, we got D-Shell on it. She literally wouldn't even cast it last time. Like, this doesn't make any sense.
Thanks.
Not even the buffs are gone. Yeah, they removed the buffs because when they stab you with a knife, they steal the buffs off you. Well, they don't necessarily steal the buffs, they delete a buff off you. She wouldn't even cast D-Shell in the last one.
Wide open.
We did fine just running into the fight without worrying too much about anything else. Randomly now they do way more damage, look. I have to swap into
Thank you.
Hero already. They've nearly already killed Vanille.
How about some of this?
You asked for it.
Bully. Okay, it's just randomly immune to other debuffs, I guess.
New strategy.
Gonna try. Now he's got D-Shell.
Out of my way.
I'm to half health. Oh god, I can't ignore the fact that I need healing for much longer. Heal up and buff.
Thanks.
He's lost his debuff.
Thank you.
Brooding Grudge.
It'll be okay. Keep it together.
Oh, we killed one, look.
Keep a cool head.
X Paradigm?
Thanks. Wide open. Out of my way. New strategy. Keep a cool head.
How about some of this?
Keep it together.
Oh, Deep Sea Grudge.
It'll be okay. Thank you.
Raise. They're both full health. I had one at half health again, but now I guess they both have full health now. Because they both did that health stealing bollocks.
New strategy. Take that.
And Saz is on no magic allowed. So we can't do buffs at the moment.
Thanks. It'll be okay. You asked for it. Thank you.
There are a few basic things in this game that I don't like. One of the main things, one of my biggest gripes in this game, is the game's insistence on never healing people to full. Like, why even have a health bar if your allies aren't interested in healing you to full health? It's like you've got no health left and they'll just sit there doing nothing. Being like, no, you're like nearly full, I mean. But they never heal you to full health. Right, I need to do a big push for damage now. Hope that we kill it before any of them actually do the big hit to steal health off us. Go back to healing because Saz is getting a little low. And she has the ability to heal everyone, and everyone's low on health. And I feel like she should just do multi-heals rather than singular heals. It's like the AI for the healing is just like terrible. Because all the other ones I say are on point. It's a shame that we don't have like buffs that are like full team buffs. That they're all like individual buffs that he's got to cast. Like, make it use 5 gauges, but get everybody in it. All you're doing is saving one gauge, right? All you're doing is saving 1 gauge. Why not have haste dagger? Let everyone gain haste at the same time.
Keep it together.
I appreciate it.
It'll be okay. Thanks. Keep it together.
She's just not healing anymore. Are you in green? You don't need no more health. Just one-shot me. Because I'm not full health. Thank you. Thank you, game, for never fucking healing to full health. Really appreciate that. Would I have survived if I was full health? Well, I don't know, because I wasn't full health. What can I say? I just love that it's just like... There's a system in play for the zombies to just... kick the shit out of you, just for free. It'd knock them down to 1, and then it's just like... Nah, just insta-kill you. What do you mean? I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to even sneak up on these guys without using Deceptor Soul as well. This Tomby's like, no. You want me to turn around? I'm not going to do it. Play red light, green light. Come on. Oh, let's turn around. I don't think the game will let you. The higher level bounties just don't allow you to just sneak up on them, so... Can we use both Fortizol and Aegisol? Or can we only use one? Bravery, Faith and Haste would be good to start in this fight, I feel. If we get down to 1, should we then summon? I can use both. I usually don't use them at all, so... Probably would have been better to... But it means I don't have to spend any time with the buff window open. I can just go straight into combat. I get one of these killed off quickly before all of our buffs get deleted. Yet. Didn't get any debuffs on it. To get debuffs on it while we're at it. D-shell. There we go. That can work. All my damage will just go to magic now. It seems like they're not even able to delete the buffs on you either. I got hit like 9 times with a knife. I still have all my buffs on. One dead. Now he's got a bunch of stuff on that lets him extend how long his buffs last, so they shouldn't be falling off. Normally once we get our buffs on, they stay for the entire fight. They never normally disappear. Unless there's like special parameters in these rooms. But I've not noticed if there's supposed to be special parameters in these rooms. He seems to be casting his buffs faster as well this time round. I don't know why. I think they would just interrupt people doing their stuff.
Thanks.
I've got Veil on, so I'm kind of like immune to them casting. He's full health again though. This is annoying, man. It's not like fighting 3 Tombrees, it's like fighting 8 Tombrees. Yeah, that's fair. I think because we have all the buffs on, when they remove one buff, like, if I'm in the buff menu, like, Saz just has, you know, only one buff to replace rather than, like, all of them. So when we don't have any buffs, when we don't have any buffs on and they remove one buff, it's, like, really big. But when we have buffs on, and he's only replacing one, we can stay really, really like on a buff positive, you know? Right, all out attack to kill this one off.
Don't give up. Nice time. Steady now.
I just hate how slow everything is. It's shocking. It takes me too long to like go into the other menus to use a potion or something. I wish auto heal would just res someone if they're dead. And it just doesn't. It's so annoying. Why do I have to manual this crap? Isn't that the reason why our like paradigms level up so that they would be better at doing the AI, doing the right option? There isn't a save point in here, so I can't even buy some fucking Phoenix Downs to save ourselves the hassle. So it's just annoying. It's just annoying that they hit really hard and then like it just takes too long to do a basic command. And the game doesn't automatically roll them in. There's no save point. So I can't buy any Phoenix Downs and save ourselves a little bit of hassle with, you know, saving a bit of time by dropping a... And then like... Do I get these back if they win? Don't think I get these back if they kill me, do they? I might actually give them back. Do I use all three? I usually don't use these at all, but... Just want to get at least one of them dead quickly so that we can maybe save ourselves a little bit of hassle. As long as you guys keep doing all the magic to all of them like this, we're done. Look how quickly we're deleting them. They're both staggered. Two dead. I didn't get any of her buffs on him then. This is the first Final Fantasy game where you cast a debuff and it doesn't work. They've never done that to you before in these games. Normally if you cast a debuff, it's like it always works. Unless they're resistant to it. So it either always works or it doesn't work. Right? But there's no like, oh, you miss. You missed with your debuff. Alright, okay. I think using all three of the sprays is a bit overpowered, but like we got all three of them on the same spot and then we AoE'd the crap out of them and killed two of them immediately, so I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining. It's like fair dues. Do whatever you need to do, right? Well, you get a doctor's code for increased potions. That's kind of criminal for what we had to go through. Or just all of them, lol. Yeah, I mean, it works, right? It's an Ochu boss. It's an Ochu boss. If it comes with two babies to start off with, it's probably better to leave it with two babies and just kill the Ochu, right? Would be better to just leave it with two babies. Kill the Ochu only. Look at this. This is save points. Oh god, can I get... We've not even found anything that we can sell, have we? Components. Can be sold for premium. I mean, gets us some. Platinum ingot. We got a gold nugget. We got some gold dust. I need to spend some time like leveling up my weapons and like evolving my weapons. Like we've basically done none of that. This entire playthrough so far, we've done nothing like that. So it would probably really help if we actually did some of that at some point. Buy. Potions. Although they're kind of crap. Like, it's not even a percentage of your health bar. You know what I mean? It's not even a percentage of your health bar. Oh, your painkillers. You know what? Why get caught out when painkillers exist? And foul liquid? Don't need days. Fog. Oh, the mallet. Yeah, I remember the mallet. The magic mallet from Final Fantasy IX. You gotta hit people with a hammer to make them be able to cast magic again. They brought mallets back. That's crazy good. Be nice if they animated it. We run up and bonk them with a hammer as well. Stop being stupid. Like the Titan just picks up some random thing walking around by its feet and just drops it off. And he's like, "There you go, have this. Fight this thing. This thing looked interesting." Oh, chew.
Keep a cool head.
It doesn't have any seeds yet.
Thanks. New strategy.
Merry Christmas, use my pet frog? Yeah, frog. that's the one. I just found this little frog. You guys like my little frog? And this hits too fucking hard. Oh my god. Look how much delete. It's like, no, just, you know what? Delete you right now. That's it. I feel like we need to Libra it. Of course, its weakness is rock magic, which is not really something that we do around here.
You asked for it. Thanks.
We've got Protect, we got a bunch of buffs out, so they should last. He hasn't got any babies out. I kind of want to see if we can get some debuffs on it. Oh, this is a hard move. Nope, that just one-shot everyone. I'm not really sure what we do when it's gonna just one-shot everyone. We had all our buffs on. Or did we? I feel like we had all our buffs on. It's a Neochu. Yeah, it's not quite a No-Chew, is it? It's quite tough. Sen? Sorry, I'm not good. Not good with, like, abbreviated words. Oh, Sentinel. No, because Screech hits everyone. Screech hits everyone. I don't know how Sentinel's going to really help. Sentinel stop it from using its stupid attacks? I'm looking at Snow and being like, do I really want to put Snow on my team? Actively reduces the damage we take. Wait, actually, you know what? Equipment. I have... Screech is magic though, right? So I don't really have a way of like increasing magic resistance. Witch's bracelet. We'd have to go and... Right. It might be another cast everything situation.
Thanks. Thank you.
Can you not keep attacking the same person over and over and over again? Screech. Nah. It hits like 3 or 4 times for 4,500 damage. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like there's no point in leveling up anymore. Like, if we grind it out for all the extra levels to get the other 3 Crystariums full, you only gain, like, 1,000 extra HP. It's hardly going to keep us alive in this situation, and that's my point. That's my point where I am in the game right now. I'm just like, what does leveling even do now? I remember in my previous run, my original run, we beat all of this. So, like, I can't have been much stronger than I am now. Also, what else would I even use? Yeah, Sentinel required for that amount of damage. Maybe we do, but I hate Sentinel so much. I hate Sentinel with a passion. It's like the most useless fucking skill ever. I hate that it slows down combat by having one person literally do nothing for the entire fight. And then the other person has to be a healer to keep the Sentinel alive, so you got 2 people doing nothing the entire fight. It just really winds me up. And why does the AI just go, oh, I'm going to use guard, 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 and guard? Why doesn't the AI do, like, more useful skills? I just don't get it. Just don't get it. It can mix and match the skills, surely. And then counter. What does counter even do? Like, 0 damage, that's for sure. I don't know, mate. I fucking hate Sentinel. It just never does anything. It's useless. It's useless. It doesn't even draw the enemy's attention when, like, we're placing the Cactar. Trying to do the Cactar, using Sentinel against the Cactar. The guy can survive. Takes, like, 4,000 damage from 10,000 needles, right? But then, like, it just chooses to ignore the Sentinel because it can't kill the Sentinel and just kills everyone else instead. And it's like, but there's a Sentinel. You're supposed to attack the Sentinel. Why the fuck do you ignore the Sentinel? It's so annoying. I hate it. I hate Sentinel. Yeah, but if you change the Sentinel when they're going to attack, then your Sentinel doesn't even activate anything to reduce anything. Everyone's too slow to activate their skills. I don't know, mate. I don't know. I just hate Sentinel. I hate it so much. I never used Sentinel in my previous playthrough. No. I'm not, like... I'm not having to go with you. So, I'm just saying. I'd like to level up more stuff. My weapons. Maybe level up my weapons. They don't add defense. How come you got, like, attack stats in this game but no defense stats? So literally everything that can do a certain amount of damage to at the start of the game, do the same amount of damage to now. You've got more health. So rather than gaining defense, you just got more health. But I find it hard to believe that 7,000 health is the maximum health we can have when things hit for 10,000 damage. Like, how is that even helpful? I just don't understand. Like, there seems to be something missing from the game that I'm not quite picking up on from my previous run, because like I said, there was only 2 things in my previous run that I couldn't beat, That was
You asked for it.
the adamantoise,
Now you done it.
the big ones, and the special, the super special bounty, the one that you do after you've beaten all the other bounties. Which is one of these flying things, right? Comes out of the crystal. Comes out of the big crystal.
Thanks.
They were the only two things in the game I couldn't beat. I know in my previous run I farmed a lot. I farmed a like certain baby Admantoise a lot. I'm pretty sure I beat some of the other adult ones. They were like certain adult ones.
That's how it's done.
There's like an adult one that casts Ultima or something. That was like the one I couldn't win because they always just killed me straight away. They don't even need a skill. We could try it. We could try it. I want to kind of see. I want to go back through the teleporter and then teleport to the other area and see if there's like a way of farming money or something. So I could try like upgrade some weapons and stuff. Oops, this work? It's better. He's got little tanks for legs. Yes, that works for me. It's a mega shuckle. That's Shuckle's Mega Evolution, mate. Oh, we go over that one, right? It takes us back into the city. I'm pretty sure having two sentinels is required in some fights. Probably the ones you couldn't beat before. Yeah, maybe. I don't know if I knew that having a sentinel on my team just automatically reduces the damage for everyone. What's Eindhall? Eindhall? Where's Eindhall? Eden. Did it say Edenhall or Eindhall? I read it as Eindhall for some reason. It probably said Edenhall. Eden was the city that we were in. I want to farm the people, but there aren't people close to a save point. So we can't farm incentive chips easily. Is the glass? Is this somewhere new? It looks new, doesn't it? There are no people because they're all Seath now. So what's the purpose of being back here? Why would you come back? Maybe see if that glass floor is a glass floor again. And get the Chocobo plushie. That would give us some money, but there's no reason to fight the Seath. Of course the path is blocked. Why wouldn't it be? Are you in Discord, mate? Do you have Discord? Would you be willing to jump into my Discord server from the description? And then I'll send you the Shuckle picture. It's alright. You don't have to worry about it. It's not offensive or anything in any way. Actually, it looks kind of cool. Yeah. If you jump into the Discord server, you scroll to the bottom of the window it puts you in, and you put the thumbs up symbol at the bottom, then it opens up the whole server to you. Just basically to confirm you're not a bot. and then I'll private message you the Shuckle pick.
Turn the tide.
I got Shuckle. I got a plushie of Shuckle on my desk. He sits here and he's with me at all times. I know he got deleted by the evil Nintendo company, but he's with me at all times.
Let's wrap this up. Now.
Shuckle's my boy. Shuckle's my #1 favorite Pokemon, dude. My favorite Pokemon is Shuckle. Oh, there are people. You in? Yeah, give me a moment. I'll finish this combat. And see if we can pause it. Oh, these guys drop perfume. That's not as... No, that's better. That's what this... The only female soldiers in the game, and they drop perfume, I mean. Give me a sec, let me... It's not announcements. Do I have a thing? Welcome. Yes. That's not today. That's not today though. There's welcome things for people. Can you just like say hey to me? Just like private. Click on my face on the right hand side and just say hey to me. I'm like, you know, leader at the area because that makes it easier to find you. In the rules window. Oh, there we go. It says gimme Mega Shuckle. Here you go. That's me in my power armor riding my Mega Shuckle into battle. It's cool, isn't it? I love it where they stagger you and then it just takes like 30 seconds before your character even does anything again. Right. An incentive chip is a little bit of actual money. I was just curious if this this glass floor has been respawned. It probably hasn't, right? But I'll be honest with you, I really don't want to run through all of these enemies because all of these groups are blocking the corridor. And then the Crystarium, all the HP that's left in the Crystarium to get just doesn't add up to a lot. There's 20 at a time and it's really expensive. Don't know why they did these like half or like really like dulled down versions. You're telling me if I use Sentinel on Saz, I'll get the bonus of people taking less damage, even though he's not like an actual good Sentinel. He's like a dulled down version of a Sentinel. How do I get it? Do I have to beat the final boss? I was wondering if there was something missing. I'm wasting all my XP getting no extra stuff. That might be the reason why I'm having a hard time. Do I have to beat the final boss and then continue playing? Is that what we need to do? It's post-game. Someone was saying about post-game before, but my experience with Final Fantasy is that there is no post-game, you know what I mean? Like, once you beat the final boss, the game's always over. And you don't get to keep playing. So I guess it's just kind of like on me in that sense. In Final Fantasy 16, when you beat the final boss, the game's over. You don't get to continue playing. Final Fantasy 15, they give you the option of jumping back in time and carrying on from a different part of the timeline, right? Once you finish the game, but technically you've won the game. There's no more playing, but you can't just go back to an earlier point and continue playing from there, though. Yeah. Just have one paradigm with Sentinel. So maybe I'll change Bully. Instead of being like a buff debuff one, I do Bully as like a Sentinel debuff. Or should I do Sentinel Medic Sentinel? Actually, I could do Medic Sentinel Medic, can't I? Right, so everyone tells me I've got to fight the final boss. What about this guy over here? Is this an optional boss? Is there a reason to go over and talk to that thing? That thing wasn't there earlier. What does it do? I feel like you know more about this than I do. The more sentinels in a paradigm, the less you take. So it's basically like a damage mitigation roll. So you can just throw like sentinel together and use it as a way to just block a attack that's coming in. Don't actually remember. What if we go talk to it then? I just don't know. What we're doing anymore. In here. I don't remember the end bit. It changes the pathing. And it moves over there. Oh. Okay. The Sea King beard. By the Sea King's beard. I just found a box of Sea King beards. It was like, oh, there's just a box full of beard here, and it smells like fish. Why does that not sound appealing to me in any way, shape, or form? It's a Dragonite. What's the Dragonite doing here? We're killing Dragonite, guys. No, I need to Libre. What just pinged? Something just pinged, but I don't know what it was or why it was. This is the Pokemon DLC. Sea Kings have beards? Question mark. Not anymore. They shaved them all off and put them in that box. I mean, they used to have them, but now they don't. Some buffs and debuffs. Other than the knocking people over.
Thanks.
Here we go. Let's put electricity on my weapons, and now it's like doing double damage.
You're going down.
Let's get this one dead. Pokemon Direct. You mean like the thing they put out, like saying, showing off all the things that are coming out Pokemon wise, like this year, with the trailer for Wind and Waves. With those like, they either look like they're AI generated because they're so bad, or right, they're just like, or they just like took them out of Power World. They look like Power World creatures, don't they? But less detailed. They look like lesser detailed Power World creatures. I'm sure the green bird looks exactly like the penguin from Power World, just without any of the detail on it, and it's just one flat color. And like, who designed these? They have no, like, they're just flat. They look flat, don't they? It's just, oh, I don't know, man. I don't know. I would like to play the game, though. I like the mainstream games because they're always good. I don't like XY or ZA, sorry. I don't like ZA, and I don't like Legends Arceus. They're just not good games. And I'm hoping that this one's just like all the old games that I like, and like Scarlet Violet, and all the old ones that I like, and not just a crappy money grab. I hope that it's had care and attention put into it. It's just, I don't know, it's weird. It's just like a new generation of devs, really, isn't it? It's a new generation of devs that have been brought up with like different like opinions of what gaming can be, and like different ideas of what makes a good game. I mean, I'm not the type of person who's just like instantly just decides that something's gonna be bad. I like to like at least play it for myself. I like to at least play it for myself first, so, you know, I'll give it a go. I'll try it. I don't really wanna buy a Switch 2 just to play Pokemon. I'll be honest with you, but I probably will. I probably will. It's terrible. It's terrible. Actually, I really don't want to buy a Switch 2 because there's only one game I want to play on it. It's like I would rather not. I would rather not buy it. A new gen, it should be an improved Scarlet Violet, if anything. That's what I'm hoping, because it's from the mainline games, isn't it? So it's falls into the same like game category as Scarlet Violet, Ruby Sapphire, Sword and Shield. It should be good. Should be good. Should be just like those. I think you can tell it's like
Thanks.
nowadays what it seems like a lot nowadays. I don't want to like badmouth anything in particular, but it seems like companies hire people because there's probably just a lot more people going into like being a game developer, like realistically. So there's like a lot more people doing or going into the job, and a lot of those people maybe aren't as passionate as like the original, like game devs from like 20 plus years ago, because like they were really like guys that used to build little games in their rooms, then got hired by bigger companies and given budgets to like work on things that they thought would be really cool, and they have like a good sense of what they want something to look like. And like nowadays maybe the passion's not really there because people go into it like as a job prospect for the future, right? And they like gaming, but most of their gaming experiences are probably things like The Sims and mobile phone games, the Candy Crush saga. Like, you go into game development because you liked Candy Crush saga. I don't feel like you're going to be bringing the type of, you know what I mean? You're not going to be bringing the same type of like enthusiasm to making the games as some people that were like really into Mortal Kombat back in the 80s or something like that, So I don't know. Speculation. Just a thought. It just seems like the bigger studios that hire more diverse people rather than like a strict like, oh, these people are really into this type of game, so we should hire those people. I mean like a more diverse people, as in like people that play more diverse types of games rather than like personal diversity. I mean like actual like game preference diversity is what I'm getting at. So it's like the games, like people's ideas and stuff just sometimes don't suit that type of thing. Like I said, it's weird. The feeling is like they learned how to make good games, and then they just randomly forgot how to make good games. Or like they just ignore the things that they know make good games, and they're trying to convince you that like a different way of doing that type of game is what you want, when realistically maybe we're just too old and stubborn. Maybe we're just too old and stubborn, you know what I mean? We're set in our ways. Can't teach an old dog new tricks and all that. But it does feel that way. Oh god.
Turn the tide. We can win this.
It's nice of the enemy to stop attacking me when I need to heal. Thank you, enemy. Even as gamers in general, there is a stark difference between us and the newer generation. People now just immediately judge things or lose interest really quick. Yeah. A lot of games... I think the thing is, like, I can understand when, like, the evolution of gaming, right? Like, Final Fantasy games have always had an open world
Turn the tide.
and stuff like that. So I'm used to, like, big open worlds, freedom to move around and do what you want, and challenge yourself by going to harder areas early and stuff like this. I'm used to that type of stuff. But the thing is, like, when every game is an open world game, like, it's really hard to go from one game into another game into another game, like, knowing that you're gonna have to face another open world, another, like, especially the way I play, I like to go search everywhere, go look at everything, do everything. And, like, something like Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where they say there's, like, over 1,000 hours worth of side content, like, I'd never get to the end of it. I'd get bored. I'd be like, I'm just doing the same, go here, do the same thing, go there, do the same thing. It just feels like busy work. It's like a job. It's like, I don't get paid enough to do this. When it comes down to it. So, I think also, like, the games industry deciding that linear storytelling, people don't want it. That single player games, people don't want them. It's like, the reason why games are probably failing more nowadays than they used to is just because a lot of the time now it's just, oh, we gotta make Fortnite's really popular, let's just try to make Fortnite. It's like, you're not gonna beat Fortnite. You're not gonna remove Fortnite's audience to make them play your game. They're not interested in that. They want to play Fortnite. You know what I mean? There's no trying to make something different or make it better. It's just, let's make Fortnite. There's just too much of that going on. They just copy everything and they don't improve on it or change it. They're just playing the same games. And a lot of the time it's like filling this empty, vast expanse of world with just random... just fill it with loads of random shit. Like, imagine... Like, Breath of the Wild is an amazing game, but there's like 1,000 seeds you gotta go find. It's like, do I want to go across this entire world trying to find 1,000 seeds? It's just busy work. It's just padding to make the game last longer. It's not really in there for any reason other than the fact that they know you'll go and do it. There's nothing wrong with Breath of the Wild. It's a beautiful game. It's a great game. I love it. Expedition 33 was the best thing I've played in a while. Yeah, 100%. Because it knows what it is, right? The open world setting for RPG games of its sort is like what you're expecting. So you go into it knowing what you're going to get out of it. Expedition 33 was a fucking amazing game. I love it. It's so good. A breath of fresh air. I took a break from open world games for a while though. We ran a bunch of like linear story games. We ran a bunch of what was it we ran? We ran a bunch of Souls-like games. Just linear stuff, not open world stuff. So it was really nice to get back into a nice, good open world game after we'd had a break from them for a couple of months. So yeah, but it kind of just gets like that. Kind of just like want a bit of a break from every game being an open world game. So I like to just go everywhere and do everything, but like I don't really want to put 1,000 hours into some of these games. But that's what they want you to do. That's the requirement for playing. I really dislike live service games. I feel like I just don't want to play a game for 10 years. I'd rather play other games. I can't get myself tied down to a game for too long. That's the issue. Now, the Aquila Velocycle is actually new. Let's do a Libre. Let's do a Libre on it. Expedition 33 deserves the Game of the Year title that they got. It deserves it. And good sign being that Square Enix actually went to the studio to talk to people about like making a good RPG game. There's only 2 live service games I've played, and those were Destiny and Final Fantasy 14. I think we just died for a moment, didn't we? It said for a split second that the stream had crashed. Yeah, we're fine though. It's come back. I'll give it a few moments. You guys might be finding some issues. Are we good? Are we back? I shouldn't keep the screen still because I don't see myself move and I don't see the screen change. Right, are we good? Are we back? I'm gonna just wave my hand and see how long it takes me to see my hand wave. So I might need to refresh the window. Yeah. My streaming, I usually dual stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, but my streaming service for some reason today doesn't work. It keeps dropping my bitrate for YouTube down to like 1,000 kilobytes a second, and then YouTube shits the bed, and it's just like, why is it being like this now today? It's crazy. I guess that have I gone the wrong way? This is where we were. Is this down to the bottom? It's a maze. It's amazing, isn't it? Let's go. Want to fight? Oh, I do want the items, so I will. I will do the fights. It's catching up. Yeah. Yeah. No, you might need to do a refresh. I'm gonna refresh my phone at least. Internet dipped a little bit. Yeah. Internet dipped for a couple of seconds. It should be fine though. Coming back?
Turn the tide.
Yeah, we're back. Right. Internet dipped again for a split second. Let me know if you're back, guys. Yeah, I had a ton of issues with my thing this morning. I was trying to start at like 7:30 this morning. Ended up not being able to start until like 9:30. And the problem... Yeah, I know, right? Oh god, crazy, dude. Right, some reason the internet at the moment is being a bit flaky. Let's hope it doesn't like cancel out the stream. I'll be honest with you, if the internet now decides to be flaky today, I'll probably just call it and just be happy that we got to play some of this game today. But it's a bit early for me to want to finish today. Some items over there as well. There's a mage. It's one of these mage guys. I guess we haven't. Sanctum Templar. I love the big explosions. Just keeping an eye on it. I get like a big orange notification. Like Streamlabs doesn't tell you when like the stream's gone down. And this one gives us like a big orange notification. The thing is like when Streamlabs goes down, Streamlabs just cancels like your stream entirely, because this one actually keeps it open. So like if your internet, because this one runs through YouTube stream, the YouTube studio, and as long as the studio is left as live, whenever this one starts broadcasting again, after the internet comes back, it just keeps the whole thing flowing. So it's pretty good in that sense. It's a lot better than it's a lot better than Streamlabs. Today, it's come back straight away. It's come back straight away. Oh well. If I was worried about my audience now today, then here we go. Audience is going to be gone. Oh god, these guys are annoying. Stupid annoying fish. Go away. We've changed targets randomly for no reason. Oh my god. Because we all just decide to stand next to each other. This thing just runs to the side and just goes through everyone. One fish dead.
Follow my lead. Let's go.
Are we back? We should be back. Fuck's sake. It's so fucking annoying game. Every time you try to like raise someone, they just stagger you out of it. Now who's gonna auto raise there? We actually did get an auto raise. Let's just get staggered out of it, thank you. This again. This again. What the hell's going on? Every time you say you're back, it just crashes again. What's that all about? Oh god. I'm trying to not let it bother me. It's fine. It's fine. I'm glad you're sticking around. I'm glad you're sticking around. It's been fun talking to you, man. I didn't even see what we got. What did we get? What we get? Oh, Starbloom seed. Okay, nothing interesting is what we got. When I get over to the other side, is it gonna like change? It's kind of weird because there's no path over to the other side, is there? Oh, there's a little jump point here. Okay. Let us go. Let us go.
Follow my lead. Take down the enemy.
I should have him. We just wait it out a little bit because it comes and goes. want it to just stabilize. I know like not playing doesn't make it stabilize better, but it's like, why is today so horrible to me? Today just really hates me for my streaming side. Crazy. Right.
Turn the tide.
We're back. Oh god, what did I just get? Oh god, it's distracting me from seeing stuff that I'm picking up now. Item. Mallets. Aegosols. Weapons. Did I just look at all of these? Right, down here, Doctor's Code, Gale Wing, nothing new. What does this do? Curse Resistance, Zealot, Vigilance, Critical. Critical stuff is kind of just annoying. Not really something I care for. Critical Vigilance. We gained 2 of those today. Sea King's Beard. Black Mycelium is a mushroom.